This is day 157, I believe. So I stayed here at the Saunders shelter in my tent out back. Got everything packed up, ready to go. Do not know what I did with my fingerless gloves. I threw them in my pack somewhere, I guess, and I don't know, I'm not going to try to dig everything back out to find them. But this, I lost two pair on the trail last year. I don't know what it is, but anyway, got a little over 9 miles to Damascus. Gonna stop there, possibly. We'll see how it goes. The air pads that I brought was a used one that I got. It went flat, so I'll try to go to the outfitter, maybe get it swapped out or something. So yeah, we'll just see how it goes. It's 11 o'clock. I got up around 9, so some things never change, I guess. So yeah, we'll hike towards Damascus, maybe a little further. So I'm a little over a mile south of the Saunders shelter. I just got stung on the right forearm by a yellow jacket, or ground wasp as some people call them. I managed to sneak by that big old nest yesterday with no stings. Out of nowhere, went around a corner on one of these switchbacks. Felt a pain in the arm, looked down, and he's just flapping his wings and stuck. I don't think the camera, there's a welt coming up right there. May not be able to see it. Still got that spot from one that stung me a week ago. My arm swelled up about twice the size of normal. So I don't know, maybe since I got stung last week, won't that be that bad of a reaction to this one. I had a little uphill from the shelter, and then it's been downhill so far ever since. So I ran into my first hiker. He's going northbound. I think he said he was going as far as Atkins, Virginia, and then he had to go back to work. I warned him about the yellow jacket nest from yesterday. He tells me there's another one possibly just before Damascus. And maybe we'll get by that one. Arm's got a big old knot swelling up on it. So last year was bald-faced hornets in Pennsylvania, and this year's yellow jackets in Virginia. And we'll continue downhill for a little while longer. So we got a little bit of a sketchy spot here. a creek down there. Looks like a bridge. I think that's the Virginia Creeper Trail. I passed a sign a little bit back, not very far, but about Virginia Creeper Trail was a half mile. If I remember right, last year, as I took the Virginia Creeper Trail before the shelter, there was another hiker who went up to the shelter and then came down. It's not really a town. The Creeper Trail goes through, but there's like a restaurant there or whatever. It was closed last year. The temptation to be lazy was there, but I think I can't do it this time. And I remember the Virginia Creeper Trail, even though it was flat as a pancake, my feet and stuff was not happy about it after several miles and just trudging along on flat ground like that. Whew. So we'll go over the river and through the woods and over the mountain into town. And then we'll decide from there. I'll load the next trail map into gut hooks. Look at that bear closer section good. The guy I ran into said it was like 20 miles. I know I wouldn't do that today on top of a 10 miles. So. I don't know. It's like the weather. It's just always changing. So I come up on this creekside campsite. God, I just checked a little bit ago. It's like, I would assume an old cable from logging or something. I don't know. Yeah, I checked about, I don't know, 15 minutes ago. 6 miles from Damascus. I'm like 2.5 miles in for the day. It's been an hour and a half, but I stopped and talked to that hiker and then took a short break a while ago. Looks like a nice spot though. Yeah, I still haven't decided if I'm going to stay in town or not. I'm thinking about it. My forearm is about the size of a softball over here right now. And I have Crazy Larry's and the Broken Fiddle. There's a bunch of options in Damascus. The Broken Fiddle was closed last year in December, so I stayed at Crazy Larry's. I don't know. I hadn't called any of them. I remember the gas station right beside Crazy Larry's had really good breakfast biscuits. So, I don't know. So this little side trail looks like it may go to a camp spot. Not a bad one. And the creeper trail's right over there. I don't know if you can hear the voices or not. Yeah, there go some people. It's just taunting you. The easy way is right here. Oh yeah, nice spot. I took a short water break a little bit ago, but I think I'm going to stop, take the pack off, and have a snack. I didn't make dinner last night. By the time I got everything set up and all, I wasn't hungry and didn't want anything ahead. And this morning I tried to eat a fudge round, but it just wasn't feeling that either. But I'm hungry at the moment, so I'll try out some cream cheese chive crackers. And then hopefully we can knock out what's left of town. So just cross this little footbridge over the stream. The sign says 4 miles to Damascus. It is 2:20. So 4 o'clock, 4:30, if I don't take any more breaks. Not too bad. Definitely going slower than 11 months ago, but still not doing too shabby, I guess. I know I'm pretty sore already. Feel like I've been ran over. That's why I'm taking it easy, not doing crazy days, mileage, or anything. Kind of ease back into it. So I took a break here on this log after coming up this strenuous hill. And before going down this one, it was not much of a climb, but when I got to the top, I just wanted to sit out. Crazy. Not really, but I hit belt a little bit too tight. Alright. So I thought about it. My arm is pretty swollen from that yellow jacket sting earlier. I called the Broken Fiddle, and they have a bunk available, so I'll stay there tonight and then load Damascus the Standing Bear and my gut hooks and figure out tomorrow. Taking a few breaks. It's 5 minutes to 4. Switch back. You probably can't see the trail really over there, but it goes uphill a little bit. It's like 800 foot of ascent over the next 3 miles, so nothing strenuous. And then we'll get to town, take a shower, put on some clean clothes, and get some dinner. And the plan is to hike out tomorrow, but we'll see how this arm's doing. I got a month to get to Standing Bear Farm before we have to move a camper from Irwin. So I don't have to push hard here in the beginning, but I don't want to lollygag around too much either. So this is the first view since getting back on the AT. We're like 2 miles from Highway 58, something like that. Give or take a few tenths. And that's right there at the outskirts of Damascus. So we'll be in town before long. I'm done with most of the uphill. According to gut hooks from the start, we had like almost 2,300 foot. Last time I checked, it was 800 foot left, and I've done some uphill, so shouldn't be too bad. I'm feeling a little better after that last log break, but I'm definitely ready to be done for the day. I'm almost to Highway 58 with half a mile, about, I don't know, 10-15 minutes ago. I can hear the cars pretty good, so I should be coming upon it shortly. And then it's like a quarter mile or something down the side of the road there in town to the hospital. And I am beat. It's just under 10 miles, but whew, tough day. Been thinking about climbs like Smart Mountain or Cube Mountain in New Hampshire, or the Saddlebacks. But man, ain't no way I could do those right now. Maybe like a day hike or something. It's just amazing how the body adapts and then quickly unadapts. So yeah, we're really close to the highway. So I guess that's it for today. And then we'll see about tomorrow. My arm's pretty swollen from that yellow jacket. And my thighs and the muscles around my knees are tired. I know I'm dehydrated. What's new? US 58, 4.5 miles. Saunders Shelter, 8.5 miles. So, we've been 8.5 miles, give or take. I don't know how up to date the sign is. But, I don't know. I may just take a 0 already. The plan was to just hike to Irwin. But I don't know, I'm feeling pretty beat. And I learned that lesson The last time, feeling like I needed to go, and then I almost just went home. So, not going to do that this time. We'll see. I need to go to the outfitter, get a sleep mat, or fix the one I got. That'll take time, and then depends on how far I have to hike through that no camping area tomorrow. So I may just take a day to get some logistics figured out and go to the outfitter and drink a bunch of Gatorade. Get some electrolytes going. Alright. I just figure out which way to go. I think it's to the right, if I remember correctly.